Welcome back, everybody. It's Aspect Divine here, and today I'm bringing you my first ever movie review. So, since Leo's just won his first ever Oscar, which he obviously deserves, I decided to go back and watch one of his older movies. This was made in 2010, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm curious to have a look at it. So, I'm making this part of the video before I've seen the movie, so kind of heads up. So I don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm told it's a bit of a horror film from what I'm hearing. The trailers kind of suggest that too, so I'm going to be interested. I'll see you guys on the other side after I see that bit, and I'll give you my review of it. Okay, so let's do this. I've just finished watching the movie. Took me a little longer than planned. I got through 2 bowls of popcorn throughout it because it's quite a long one. And wow. Let's get right into it. So the storyline follows 2 detectives who have been summoned to Shutter Island to investigate the disappearance of a woman known as Rachel. Rachel is a mental patient who's at this asylum. And throughout this day, you see several kind of uncanny things that are happening and it's hard for me to say what's happening without spoiling it, because I don't want to spoil this for you guys, because it is a good film. In my opinion, I really enjoyed this film. But basically some weird shit starts to happen, and they start to delve into it, and some stuff gets uncovered, some secrets and so on. That's all I can really say about the plot line. Characters, though, I can get into a bit more of that. Teddy, the main character who Leonardo plays, very interesting to see how he builds himself up, how he plays out. His partner Chuck is probably my favorite character in it, besides the head doctor, who I've already forgotten his name, but he was pretty cool. But Chuck was cool. Other characters in there, there's not many other really notable characters throughout the movie. Unfortunately, only a few that really stick with you, which are the mains. Plotline, gone over that. Music, the music in this film is remarkable. Honestly, it really does set the atmosphere. Setting, personally, it reminded me of Alcatraz crossed with Briarcliff. If anyone's seen American Horror Story season 2, reminds me a lot of Briarcliff slash Alcatraz. So that was pretty cool. I want to talk more about it, but I don't want to spoil it. I'll probably upload, this is a maybe, but I may upload a second video on this where I'll go into some spoilers. I'm not sure on that yet. You guys can tell me if you want to see that on my full opinion, but it's got quite a few plot twists throughout this film that would be completely ruined if I actually tried to describe what's happening in the film. All I can say though is all I can really say is that it is definitely worth the watch. It does handle some more darker aspects than I expected from the film, personally. I didn't expect to delve into what I saw. However, I can say that if you are looking for a good story to play out and a few good twists and turns, this is probably a movie you'd enjoy to watch. It does have some horror kind of aspects. I wouldn't class it as a horror film though, but it's definitely got some bits that you could count as a horror kind of genre. It's a lot more mystery as an overall. That's about it I can really give it. So my overall rating, I'm gonna have to give it an 8.4 out of 10. I love the plotline, love the characters, love the music, love the setting. However, several parts in the movie were a bit inconsistent. I did find myself getting confused drawing to the end of the film. Not going to say why, but there were, like, this isn't really spoiled, but there was this one scene where Teddy's talking to the head warden, which you see later in the film, and they're talking about some random tangent that made no real sense to the storyline at that time, and after that part, I was just kind of confused and kept going along. I did figure out what was going on eventually, but for that time I was completely confused. So that was a big problem for me. And again, also there just weren't enough characters that you could really get involved with in the film to really get into it. So that's why it hasn't got a high rating. That's about it. Technically, this is a pretty short review, but That's all I'm gonna give it, without spoiling, because the movie's so full of many twists and turns that I'm trying to think of anything else I can really say. There isn't much. Well, like, yeah, that's about it. I do want to state though, that if you are considering to go ahead and watch this, I'd recommend you watch this one without being interrupted. I got interrupted several times with the film, which did it pissed me off only slightly. Two, to watch this in a dark room, like a really pitch black dark room. There are several parts of the film that are suspenseful, and there are horror aspects, and I think you would benefit best from not having any lights on around you. I think I think you should watch this film by yourself. Personally, I think it will work better then, without having someone else next to you, kind of ease ease the atmosphere. And my other recommendation is bring a lot of popcorn, because it is a long movie. However, from the get go, you are pretty into it, and you're trying to figure out what's happening. But yeah, 8.4 out of 10. That's my rating for it, and that's about all I can give it for now. So if you guys are excited to see that I started to do reviews, and I'm gonna call this Review Sunday. So every Sunday, I will try to get you guys a review, whether it's a TV show, a movie, an anime, or a game. That it just depends on what I've done, what I've watched or seen lately. Try and get a review on there. Yep. I hope you guys. Hope you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. I hope it has helped you decide whether you want to go watch this film. I recommend you do. That's about it. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. I want to quickly say I am sorry about the Life is Strange thing. However, episodes are coming up now, which is good. So they are coming back up. Let's Play Friday is still going on. Don't worry, it's still going. But enough of that stuff. Please like and subscribe, and peace.